Hey guys, it's Dino. We are continuing with minor pieces endings, and here previously we talked about how bishop how bishop and pawn can in some situation draw the game, and here we are talking how actually even knight, uh, even though he's not fixed to one color, can also draw the game. So here in this particular position, black is going to lose, because even though black has the move and he's going to attack this pawn, knight is going to go here to g4 and protect this pawn. Of course, knight should not go here because it can be attacked. Actually, this is better. So I guess a good rule is to try to protect your pawn from behind, and that way if black king tries to attack and take your knight, you can push this pawn and promote it to a queen. So after knight g4, black maybe can play king g6, but you just get your king closer. Let's say here you go to e6, king h7, king f7, and now you of course don't play this because this is going to be a stalemate. Instead, probably that's not good. Better was just to play king g6, and after he goes here, you want to put your knight here and just get his king out of this square where this pawn is going to promote. So you can play knight e5, and after he goes here, you give a check and push the pawn. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, let's see the situation where it's a draw. So generally it's a draw in a situation where pawn is on 7th rank, and you are going to see why. Let's say he plays king h8. Of course, if you play here, it's a stalemate, so maybe you try to avoid that. You play or king e6, king g7. Basically, you don't have a way to get the king out of this square because your knight is stuck protecting this pawn, and if king tries to protect that pawn, then it's going to be a stalemate. Okay, maybe you try king f5, it goes to h8, king g4, king g4, king g7, king h5, king h8, and yeah, basically you don't have a move here. You cannot get the king out. And lastly, regarding minor pieces, we are going to cover bishop of opposite colors and just some basic stuff. So this position, next position, is a draw. easy draw because this bishop is not allowing this pawn to be pushed, because if this pawn ever get pushed, we are just going to take it, and also white king cannot remove this bishop because he can go just back and forth here. And there is no way see, we just could keep this bishop on this long diagonal. Okay, let's see this in some a little bit more I guess complex position. Okay, here it is white to move, and even though he has a superior king position and he's one pawn up, he just cannot win, because this pawn is protected by g pawn, and also this base pawn is protected by this bishop, and this bishop just has to stay on this long diagonal, and there is no way white can win. So let's say white tries f4, we play bishop a1, f5, bishop e2, g5. We take, bishop a1, king h7. So here white tries to play tricky. We play bishop b2, and after f6 we take, and he goes here. And how do we draw? We just push the pawn, and this bishop is protecting. And even better, after f6 we can just take with the bishop, and this is, as you already know, a draw. Okay, that would be it. That would be all for minor pieces endgame for this level of rating. As always, I hope you enjoyed it, learned something. Like and subscribe and donate if you can, and see you in the next video.